Declan, 6 weeks since you last played a hockey game, so how did it feel just to get back and get the legs going?
Obviously, I was super excited just to play a hockey game again. That's why we do it. And the legs weren't there for the first little bit, but I think I got into the game and I calmed down a little bit. And I wasn't getting as tired as quickly because, the adrenaline and you're just going as hard as you can right off the bat. But, I felt pretty good for 6 weeks off.
Does it help to have such a familiarity with this group and be so connected to so many of the guys still here on the Moose to make it an easy transition, come back and just, like you said, get going again?
Yeah, for sure. I came back and I felt like I honestly didn't leave because I'm so close with these guys and you can joke around and I'm just super, super comfortable and I didn't have to worry about doing anything new. I've already had a warm-up routine here for the last 3 years, so it was nothing I haven't done before, and I was super comfortable coming in and just trying to play my game.
Obviously, you haven't been with the Moose while they were practicing all week, but this team was, not happy with their effort against Rockford last week. Practiced all week, and obviously not the result they wanted. What did you see from today's game? Where did you see it kind of going off the rails?
Just some unlucky bounces, one, and then also we just had too many turnovers, and they were coming off the rush. They had some high-end skill guys that can shoot the puck, so when you're giving them odd man rushes in the neutral zone and stuff, they're going to capitalize, and then maybe just not as clean as we wanted to on breakouts and getting the puck out as quickly as possible, because I think we could have caught them. They're a hard-pinching team, and if we just slashed hard and got the puck out, it'd be the opposite way. So that's what I saw. I was really just trying to give it my all and get the feel for the game back. So.
What do you say anything to Thomas when he's making his AHL debut? He's obviously had a lot of success already to start his pro career down in the ECHL, but comes in cold in the second period. Do you say anything to him, or just kind of leave him to his own devices?
I didn't say anything, but from watching him in practice and everything, I think there's confidence from everyone for him going in. He's a great goaltender, very athletic, and you could tell out here he's making some crazy saves. So it was nice to see him do really well and get that opportunity.
For yourself. Again, we don't know how long the conditioning stint is going to last, but in theory it could last a couple weeks and you could get 8 games. Is that exciting to at least get that run of games in with these guys and, like you said, play hockey games again?
Yeah, I just want to keep getting better every game and get my legs and my game conditioning back. You can bag skate all you want, but it's not. I thought it was going to be the same, but it's actually not. I'm going to need some games under my belt to get that conditioning back, but I'm just excited to play hockey and get ready for when I go back.
Thomas, can't ever be easy to come into a hockey game, somewhat cold in the second period. So when you get that call, when you know you're going in, what's going through your head?
Yeah, that's something you always prepare for. You always say, prepare before every game as if you're starting, and every once in a while it's going to happen. I've been on both sides of it many times, and know that you got to be ready when the time comes, and did my best to step in and help the boys out.
Happy to get a shot right away to kind of get you into the game and not you're cold on the bench. At least this way you're getting right into the game right away.
Yeah, absolutely. That first one felt good, and it was against a former teammate as well, so that felt extra good there to get going.
Again, we don't have the benefit of watching your games, the Norfolk games, but it seems like everything's going well so far since you've started with them. So what can you speak to so far your beginning as a pro?
Yeah, I've been loving my time in Norfolk so far. They've got a great setup there, and all the Moose guys that are down there with me. We have a great group of guys and a pretty talented squad that I think could do some good work this year.
The game coming off that series against Rockford that you'd want to have, but maybe just as an overall thought, what did you see from tonight's game or this afternoon's game?
I didn't really like what I saw so much. I thought that we would have come out with a little bit more jump. I thought going to give them credit. I thought they were a hungrier hockey team to start the hockey game, and that's kind of unacceptable for us. That's not how we play. We want to get the jump on the team, especially coming in our own building here, and I just thought we got out-battled in certain circumstances.
Declan Chisholm is going to be excited to get some games action, and he hasn't played in 6 weeks. So what did you see from him in his restart with the Moose?
Yeah, I thought he was fine. For his first game here, hasn't played hockey in a while, but I said I haven't watched the video yet, but we'll take a closer look at it. But I thought he was fine.
Did you get I know that obviously you had to make the decision on throwing Milic into the game. Was that kind of a change? Like sometimes they'll do it because the goalie's not playing well, or you want to make a kind of give your team a jolt. What was your thought process when you threw Milic in with when it was 4-1?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I thought somebody looked a little bit shaky. I'm not going to really – I'd have to look at the goals to see if they were his fault. But I just thought he looked a little bit shaky after that. And there's, it's two sides there too. We're trying to get the team going, and I thought when Milic came in, he could give us a chance.
Well, and he, not an easy thing to do when you're, first starting out as a pro, come in to a game cold. How did you see? Made, I think, the first 16 or 17 stops before he let in a goal. So what did you see from him in his AHL debut?
I thought he looked really good. He looked confident, and he seemed to be in position and not sliding around. He seemed to look good.
Are you going to go with him tomorrow in the morning game?
Have to talk to the goalie coach and the other staff members and see, but strong possibility.
And speaking of tomorrow's game, of course, is that a benefit to your team that you guys get to go back? I mean, not even 24 hours later. It's a 10:30 start, so unusual game, but gives you guys a chance to erase this one at least.
Yeah, we get right back at it. It's always nice to do that on back-to-backs, but it's the 10:30 start is different for them all. They don't prepare the same way as they do for an afternoon or an evening game, so we'll see what it throws at us.
Just from a housekeeping perspective, Colin Delia obviously dealing with something. What's his status?
He's just day-to-day. He's just got a bit of a sore groin, and just precautionary. Like, we're making sure we look after it so it doesn't get worse.
And do you anticipate either CJ Cease or Chaz Lucius being available for tomorrow?
Again, we'll discuss that with the other coaches, but again, strong possibility that both will be in.